Fish on. First drift. Are we? Fish on. Haven't even had a chance to get my second line in the water yet. Something there. Might be a doggy. It might be a doggy. Maybe. Possibly. Here comes the leader. What is it? It's a whiting. It's a whiting. So these things are similar to a pollock. Nice fish though. Annihilated that launch bait. There you go. Look at the teeth on it. See that? Yeah, keep that one. Good start. Fish on. Second drift, second fish. Look like a doggy bite, unfortunately. Let's see though, let's see. Doggy. It's a neap tide today. Flood tide. Drifting west to east. About a knot and a half, so it's a good drift speed for turbot. What we got here? It's a doggy. What is it? It's another whiting, isn't it? It's another whiting. So minimum size for whiting is what? 27. What's that one? Fish on. Third drift, third fish. What's this? What is it? It is a whiting. Another whiting. Go. Plenty of whitings, be of bitings today. It's been attacked, that thing. Well, fish on the feed, so that's always good. some mackerel. I need some mackerel. Where are the mackerel at? Oh, hello. It's a bite there. Yeah. Now we're on. Now we're on. Got a bite and we got some mackerel. Okay. This is good. This is good. Got a lot of mackerel. Bait. Bite. Fish there. That's it. Fourth drift, fourth fish. Another whiting. This is another whiting. Okay, we're finally up and running with both cameras. It's just been quite hectic here. We've had whiting, we've had mackerel, we've had all sorts, but we're finally set up. I just didn't watch my rods for a couple of minutes there, but it's alright. We'll get them on the next drift. So we're after turbot, brill. Maybe, well, there shouldn't be any bass around today, but you never know, do you? So 2 rods on the bottom, launch flappers, mackerel fillet. I'll show you how to present the baits properly. Try and get a flatty, shall we? So there's the top of the bank there. See it? We're going to drift back over there. That's Sandy Hills mackerel and sand stirred up there. Okay, where was I? Mackerel. And then slice down there. Slice down there. Get rid of that. That's about it. Just cut off a little bit at the end there. That's your bait. So to hook it up, you go sharp hook, centimetre in from the top, and then and then you bend the fillet so it lies flat like that. Get your finger, loop the line round, loop it over the top of the fillet and the eye of the hook, so the loop sits there. And so there you have it. You don't want your mackerel fillet too long because the turbot will grab it there. You want them to hook it in the centre as well. If you hook it at the side, it'll spin. No one likes a spinning bait, not least turbot. So what I do, I leave the engine running just until I set my rods up in case I just need to readjust the orientation of the boat in the wind. So I leave the engine running and then I'll switch it off. Once the rods are set, I'll switch the engine off. I'm just backing off the drag because I've lowered this to the seabed, and I'm just going to let the line run out into the deeper water. You want to make sure if you want to catch turbot, that your bait is pinned to the seabed. A little time saver, you can back off the drag as you're lowering it down, so you can flick it into gear and the line will just keep running out. Okay, that's now on the bottom, it's stopped going out, so flick it into gear. I've already got light drag, so I'll just keep going out. Check the other one. You can see the lines coming off the spool there, so that's working. I'm just going to readjust the boat slightly, steer into it, and I'm going to stop the engine. Some people will keep the engine running, but it probably helps just to avoid anything that's going to put the fish off, including engine noise. So now I set this has got plenty of line out. I'm going to set my drag, just lift, just make sure there's nothing on it, and then this one a little bit more line out. This time as we go over the top, I'm going to try and get some more mackerel. So set that to a medium tension. I just got a bite there. Did I? I don't know. Set that to a medium tension. Off we go. Right, get my mackerel rod because we're nearly on the top of the bank already. Feathers with a perk on the bottom. Down they go. Keeping an eye on my other rod tips here as we're after our mackerel. Right, that's on the bottom there. The feathers, there should be plenty of sand eels and mackerel down there. Oh, got something. There we go, I'm going over the top. Okay, now I've got a bite on this one. Give it some line. It's all go here today. All go. Right, let's give this a go. Yeah, fish on. I think. Fish on. I don't know what it is though. see something's definitely had a go at that bait there. I put a fresh one on. Got a sand eel. If you're in any doubt whether you got a bite or not, just give it line. It can never hurt. Fishing over a sandbank, it can never hurt to give it line, just in case. Sometimes as you come over the top of the shallow part of the bank, just give it line anyway, just so your bait stops where it, where it's most likely to be attacked, where the fish are most likely to be. Let's get a new sand eel ready. So sand eel, you want to kind of fill it this side and then lay it that way. Get your knife, run it down, get your fish flat, run it down all the way to the pectoral fin, and then up there, and then cut through the backbone. That's your flapper, because it flaps away. Right. Right, that's that one. I cut another mackerel fillet off here. Down and make it nice and thin like that, and then cut the end there. That's ready to go. Almost too fresh, but yeah, whatever. I'll save these bits to throw in at the top of the drift, as per usual. A lot of sand eels down there. Right, I'll save these mackerel pieces to throw in at the start of the drift. This is like some ground bait, they'll drift down, hopefully get the fish feeding. You just pop them over like that, the seagulls don't get them. Anything you can do to increase your chances, switch your engine off, throw a little piece of ground bait in, anything like that. All these little things you can do add up to create a result, hopefully. Let's see. Something's had a good go at it again. Maybe it's cottles, I don't know. A lot of sand eels down there. Pop them over there. full string of mackerel. Pop it off. Left, right, centre.